The Supreme Court has lifted a federal judge's order that blocked the Trump administration from using a centuries-old wartime law called the Alien Enemies Act to deport migrants to El Salvador. CBS News Department of Justice reporter Jake Rosen joins us on the phone. Jake, explain to us what the Supreme Court decided, and does this mean those flights can continue?
Yes, it
Lindsay,
does.
so this means that Judge Boasberg's order that blocks the future use of...
Damn, does she have a black eye? Yeah, she didn't finish her makeup. I had to point that out.
I wouldn't.
the Alien Enemies Act.
I can't tell you.
Oh, you can't see it.
Oh wait, no. They did her makeup. Like they did it too fast or something. Way too fast.
Oh, jeez.
To deport alleged Tren de Aragua gang members can continue. So there were about 200 to 300, according to court filings, people out there in the United States, either in government custody or that the government is aware of, that they have wanted to deport. Some of them have been deported. The administration has touted through other immigration measures, but not everyone has been deported yet. So they're allowed to use that. But this case was really not the big win that the Trump administration has been saying and touting on social media that it is. It kind of was on two different fronts. On one front, it says that any challenges to where people are being detained and to get people free from potential deportation efforts and to have their, cases adjudicated, those cases need to be done actually where they're being detained, like in Louisiana, which has been where so many of these people have been held, or in Texas. They can't just be brought in Washington, D.C., like we've seen in this big case involving the ACLU. In addition to that, it also requires that there be some kind of due process and reading someone their rights and giving someone notice that they're about to be deported, which has not happened, and the Trump administration has argued against that, saying that they actually don't need to do any of that. So in some ways, this is a victory for the attorneys who brought this case in the first place, because everyone, all 9 Supreme Court justices, as well as the appeals panel that overheard this case a couple of weeks ago, agrees that there needs to be some kind of adjudication, that the government, as we've reported on all day, Lindsay, needs to put some kind of check and balance in place to make sure that people who claim that they're not Tren de Aragua gang members can actually prove that in a court.
How are you gonna prove that in a court that you're not Tren de Aragua? Like, I don't know. How the hell are you gonna prove that? All right. So before we get into the next one, so the ruling was a 5-4 ruling, so it was really close. And the reason why it was really close is because one of the justices that Trump actually put in there, for everybody who swears that, it's his courts, the Supreme Court is Trump's court because he put 4 justices in there. Well, not all of them are loyal to him, or, they're not conservative, better said. It's not even about loyalty because they care about the law, not really about him. Anna, I forgot her last name, Anna Conroy or whatever her face is. She's the reason why it was a close call, because she voted no. And she was sworn in by Trump. So this perspective that the progressives, not even the liberals, the progressives have, and the left media, the 4 justices are the reason why, he's going to get a bunch of wins on the Supreme Court. Not really, because just because he brought them in there doesn't mean they're going to side with his administration. And this was a great example of that. One of the people that he put in did not side with the administration, and she said no. So it was a really, really, really close call. 5-4 does not mean they completely agree with him. It means they sort of agree with him.